What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics swatted 4 home runs in this one as they sank the Mariners 10-3. The win was their 6th in a row. Dante Bichette totaled 3 hits while driving in 4 as the Indians took down the Astros 5-1. The Rangers totaled 11 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-1. Jaime Barria won his 5th game out of the bullpen as the Angels got the win over Minnesota 2-1. Zach Britton got his 3rd win this season, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 5-4. The Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-2. The Chicago White Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they dethroned the Royals 13-1. The Washington Nationals earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-1. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Rays smacked 15 team hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 9-5. The Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 10-6. The Pittsburgh Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got a road win against Arizona 4-1. The Rockies amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the Brewers at home 9-0. It was their 5th straight victory. The San Diego Padres hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-2. Tim Hill earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, helping lead the Mets past the Giants 5-4. They now have 5 straight wins. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi pena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar.
home of the Mariners since 1999. We're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the A's played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So now here is Ricky Henderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And that one yanked just foul.
First pitch, 110.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Popped him up. Helton in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now and walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Batting first, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. They'll check in here at 277, 25 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Here comes the 1-2. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And He'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Catfish Hunter is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Benny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Now at the plate here is Edgar Martinez as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch on the way. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season.
Oh, look at the diving stop. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
That'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And she'll take a changeup here for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Slider, and this is hit on the ground after short. There is Andrus. And that's the second out.
Batting first.
And now a quick look at the Mariners' starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still no score. Digging in will be Reggie Jackson. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Well, today's game provides the A's with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Next to dig in, Jason Giambi. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 3.
At the plate now is Harold Baines. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Dave Parker stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Baines, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly over the first, and that retires the side. 1 left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Todd Helton.
The first baseman, Todd.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in, and there's 1 down now.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Stepping in now, Steve Finley, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Fouled off. Catfish, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player, so hats off to him.
And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Thompson-Williams.
Now at the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Chopped weakly to the left. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Parker's under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Nope. Third inning, no score to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Pretty routine out there for Finley, and that's out number 2.
Up next.
Next to hit is Ricky Henderson, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. The pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Back easily. To the plate now, number 19. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Henderson is off of first with 2 away. Still even at 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Finley. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 43 on the year for him. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line hard into left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's done a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Jansen has it, and not in time as the run scores. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on an abrupt third strike, but a run scores as well. That'll bring up Harold Baines. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Jansen. And that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 3-0. Ready now is Jake Shiner, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Dylan Moore, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 14 homers, and 42 runs batted in. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Up next is Danny Jansen, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Baines is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in once again is Edgar Martinez. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Shiner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Full count now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying, and no one will track it down. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batter number 4. Shortstop.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch, J.P. Crawford is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-2 the count to Crawford.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's
got it. Go on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. Oakland is on top in this one, 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2, swinging.
2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gary Carter, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. He's got to hurry. A tag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So next to hit is number 19. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again. Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 2-0.
That's ball 3. I got 3-0.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Speared on the dive. The throw to first. He's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, Todd Helton.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Wind-up and the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 12. Steve.
Next to hit, Steve Finley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Carter will put this one away, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This one's down to 3rd. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
1 out, bases empty. And standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 3, Harold Baines.
Up next, Harold Baines. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
2 out, nobody on. This is popped up. Martinez has room in foul territory, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, active time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
A little bouncer.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Fielded cleanly. On the first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 32.
Now to bat, Jake Shiner, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Dylan Moore. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still down 3-0. Matt Andrews takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now to the plate, Dave Parker. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Parker retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now, Gary Carter, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here comes the 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Jansen is after it. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. So the next to bat will be Elvis Andrus. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's set and the pitch as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The A's lead this one 3-0. And now in the box, Danny Jansen to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Baines is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Edgar.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Edgar Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, JP.
And now here is J.P. Crawford. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Parker's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Garrett Richards is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Number 19 will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball inside.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, number 19 is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
1-1 to count.
Ball
Lays
2.
off the slider that time. 2-1. Fouled off. Henderson at third with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. The runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. A A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now. Reggie Jackson lifted in the air to straightaway center. Finley is there. And that retires the side. The A's strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Martinez.
This is line to left. Henderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. He just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Todd Helton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Short, hit hard. Andrus fields it cleanly. The throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 12.
Next, it'll be Steve Finley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Now the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first down. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So stepping in is Harold Baines. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-2 now. Richards peers in. Here's the pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Harold Baines is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Hit out towards second. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Striding in is Dom Thompson-Williams. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Number 32.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. At the plate, Jake Shiner.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
The Athletics maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Fouled away. Thompson Williams on at first, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Baines will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now back.
Stepping up is Dylan Moore, hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Thompson Williams rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. Has been out trailed by only 2.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Standing in now, Danny Jansen. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Jansen brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Parker's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next up is Edgar Martinez, runner in scoring position with 2 down, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box, J.P. Crawford as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Baines is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 2. Joe Dietrich has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. So now to the plate, Gary Carter. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Jimmy Fox will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a back to pinch hit, leading things off here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
He'll enter play here with an average just over 250 and even 20 home runs and 47 RBIs. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Count 1-1.
Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop. And that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
To the plate now, Elvis Andrus. As
as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Finley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Henderson. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Finley finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Nothing to add here in the Oakland ninth. Last chance coming up now for Jimmy Fox. Will stay in the ball game, which will likely do the catching from here out. In now the Mariners DH, Edgar Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Sean Murphy gets into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Dennis Eckersley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Right there, it's quickly 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Todd Helton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that he's got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base run.
Plate now, Steve Finley, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Andrus back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th. But that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Oakland win their 50th away from home. Catfish Hunter wins for the 17th time, the top total on the staff. Dennis Eckersley hammers down to save his 42nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletic. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics finished off a 3-game sweep as they nabbed the win against the Seattle Mariners 3-2. It was their 7th straight victory. The Cleveland Indians earned the 3-game series sweep as they blasted the Astros 7-0. The Detroit Tigers combined for a